They can expect the same up-tempo pace that we've exhibited the past couple years. We're definitely trying to score in the 90s. Our philosophy has always been to shoot it before we turn it over, so they can expect more of that. They can also expect that there'll be a focus on the defensive end, so we'll be playing a little bit more man-to-man, but definitely still that up-tempo, pressing, in your shorts style of basketball. We're trying to push it to 94 feet and see if we can turn you over as much as possible.
And talk a little bit about the class coming back. You have an All-American coming back and a very experienced team coming back. How will that help you entering the season?
Well, the fact that we have 14 returners from last year's team, and last year's team was 19-9. They're a year older, a little faster, a little stronger, and a little more seasoned. So I definitely expect good things from them. In terms of our All-American Dallas Eli, she had a great year. Three-point shooting, field goal percentage, everything was up last year, so I expect more of the same. I know that she'll be a focus point for people's defensive game plans, but I expect that she'll be able to adjust to the attention that she's going to get. And then she's also surrounded by Britt Szynski, who also had a good year last year, and the combination of those two leading us with a couple key players that are returning from injury and redshirt seasons, then I expect it to be a good year.
Talk a little bit about some of the new people you have coming in, and where are they going to find their mark this year?
Well, we have Portia Speller, who redshirted for us last year, and she's a kid that played at Lancaster Catholic on a very good high school basketball team, and her style of play definitely suits us. She's a point guard, up-tempo, pushes it in transition, can attack the basket, can shoot the three-point shot, so we're definitely looking forward to seeing her out there this year. We have a returning point guard in Tiff Johnson, who was out with an ACL injury last year, and her experience, her veteran leadership, as well as her ball handling will help us. And then we also have a transfer in Mariah Powell, who is a big, strong, physical post player. She's a banger, you know, a block-to-block type of kid with some athleticism, so I'm expecting her to have a good year as well.
Talk a little bit about the PSAC East and the competition. The Eastern Division is always a tough division.
The Eastern Division is always a tough division. I expect, Bloomsburg to be good. They have been for the last few years and have won the conference the past 4 years, so that's definitely the team to beat, and we're going to do everything we can to, try to dethrone them. But it's definitely a competitive conference. It's not one game where you can take off, so you always have to bring your A game, because no matter who you're playing against on any given night, somebody can upset somebody. So we definitely need to stay focused and make sure that we take it one game at a time, but bring in our A game every single night.
What will be one big difference between a Kiera Wooden run Westchester basketball team and a Deirdre Kane run basketball team?
I think the biggest difference, again, would have to be the defensive focus. Coach King was definitely an offensive-minded coach, and I'm more defensive-minded. So while she was happy with us scoring 90 and giving up 80, I'm happy with us scoring 90 and giving our opponent 60. So definitely more focus on the defensive end, I think.